Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will get twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you've been guided to this channel for any reason at all, just trust. We've been brought in each other's lives for a reason, for a purpose. There could be an answer to one of your questions that you'll find on this channel. So thank you so much for stopping by either way. And thank you everyone for your likes, your comments, your shares, your emails, booking my personal services, joining my Zoom events, which I'm going to be putting details about later on the community board. Everything you do for this channel. Every single person who watches, who likes, who hypes, everything you do for the channel, I appreciate you all. And I'm really excited about this year. There's so much excitement in the air and I feel it. And happy full moon. That super moon, that wolf moon. Earlier on I was portering around my kitchen and I saw this beautiful golden light coming through my kitchen window and I was like, wow, where's that gold light coming from? I thought somebody had put on like an outside light on one of their back doorsteps or something. And when I went to the window, it was the moon. This bright gold coin in the sky. It looked like a big gold Christmas coin. And I was like, wow, the moon really is amazing. The first full moon of 2026. And it is absolutely super in every sense of the word. So this message, I'm going to tap in to the full moon energy and see what wants to come through. But that golden energy is so important, and it's so strong right now. And last year I did the Golden Rose activation event, and that my guides are so on point because they had me do that Golden Rose activation event back in November, and now I'm seeing readers talking about Golden Rose activations and Golden Rose codes and things. So I really have to thank my guides for really keeping me on track, because they wanted me to do the Golden Rose activation last year to prepare you all for the Golden Rose energies that's coming through right now. So anyone who wants to purchase any of my past Zoom events, I do still have some of them, the Golden Rose, the Golden Butterfly. I have the 12/12 event, which is a very powerful activation event as well. So get in touch with me if anyone wants to watch any of those activations back. They're just Zoom recordings and they were all very powerful events, and all to bring in the energy of now, this month, this time. So, and I don't know about you guys, but there's a real sense of calm. And so I want to first of all say, I heard you've crossed a threshold. So for some of you, you may resonate with that. You've crossed a threshold. And when you cross that threshold, some of the things you're going to feel are peaceful, calm. You're going to feel, the best way I can describe it as, you may not need to really understand things anymore. You may not need to know things anymore. You don't have that need to know. You don't have the anxiety of when your person is going to come back. Nothing. You have moved into a state of peace and calm, and you're at the point now where you're just going, I'm going to just have an amazing life, do what I have to do, move forward with my journey, keep healing, just loving every single moment of my life on this planet. Because when you get to that point where you're just like, I'm no longer sitting, waiting, I'm no longer doing any of the stuff I did last year. You're not going to be focusing solely on when is my masculine coming back. And when you get into that energy, that means you've crossed that threshold. And can I tell you, once you cross that threshold and you no longer feel that you need your masculine, it's like when you get to a point where you're like, you know what? I love my masculine. I miss them so much. They're always in my thoughts. They're always at the back of my mind. But I'm not hyper focused on when they return to me anymore, because I'm good. I'm happy on my own and I feel fulfilled. So when you have moved into that energy and you're feeling peaceful and happy and content, and you don't need the physical manifestation of your masculine to be part of your life, that is when you know you've crossed the threshold and it means you're healed. And trust me, when you're in that vibration, you are aligned for your masculine to return, because your masculine cannot return to you physically until you both let go of the dependency on each other. the masculine does not need you any longer to fulfill their life, and you don't need your masculine to fulfill yours. And when you both hit that frequency, you'll know it. You've crossed the threshold. So I really feel this full moon right now, I mean, there's so much been happening energetically with the year ending and moving into that 111 frequency on the 1st of January. Now, obviously this, in the spiritual world, this is not the official new year, but this is the start of a new cycle. This 1st of January, that 111 was the start of a brand new cycle. So you still have crossed some sort of threshold into this new energy, this 10-year, this fresh energy, the year of liberation, the year of the horse, those things. And it's all about fire and passion and motivation. So if you're feeling peaceful, calm, tranquil, contented, but also driven forward to go for the things that you've been putting off, going to do the things that you've been putting off doing, that's when you know you've crossed this threshold. So let me open this session. We'll tap into the full moon energies. I'm going to pull some charms at the end. I know some of you love that. I'll pull a song card and a charm at the end. We'll see what's going on for love. We'll check in the Ascended Master's energy. We'll get a message from the universe, but I want to start with my moon oracle. So let's do it. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the Ascended Masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also request, Archangel Michael, that whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So, and thank you everyone for your emails. I'm going to be getting back to them. I'm reading through them today. I had to go out and get some groceries there was no normal food in the house, you know, after all the Christmas and New Year stuff. So that's what I was doing today. My kids and I are starting our healthy living from today. So that's what we're going to be cutting out, all those unnecessary sugars and fats and things. But it was nice to indulge over Christmas and New Year. So let's do it. Let's set the intention with this message to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Okay, I'll put my down there. So I'm going to start. This is the Moon Oracle. It's this one. It's not the actual Moonology one, but I just decided to use this one for a change and tap in to the overall energy right now of the Twin Flames. So let's see. What is the overall energy of the Twin Flames right now in this beautiful full moon energy? Okay, 2. So ascending and solutions. So these two cards come out separately, but they both fell onto the table. So the ascending one came out first. Moving up, going to the next level, reaching the pinnacle. So remember I said something about crossing a threshold, and I definitely feel that with this energy. You're ascending out of those illusions. You're ascending out of the necessity to be in a relationship with your masculine, because effectively we all know energetically you're always with your masculine, they're always with you. And I feel like for many of you, you're transcending out of that illusionary state now. You're feeling, I know certainly for me, I feel free. I feel free of the constant roller coaster of emotions, and this full moon in Cancer will definitely be helping to regulate your emotions and things as well, especially those with Cancer placements. But I just feel, for me, it's a freedom. I'm no longer it's a strange feeling, but I don't, some of you might be feeling the same way, where it's like, it's a freedom where I'm no longer feeling, you know, that it has to be, that I have to be with that person, you know. And it's not because I don't miss my masculine. It's not because I don't miss talking to them or physically being with them, because I do. I miss every single part of my connection with him, the physical connection as well, you know, all the, not even just the really romantic stuff, but even just the silly things, you know, the smiles and the eye contact and the holding hands and enjoying our favourite foods together and things. So it's things like that. But I'm also at the point where I am feel free of the fact that I'm not like saying I'm only going to be happy when we come back together, because I'm happy now. And when you get to the point where your masculine just kind of adds to your happy life, that's when you know you're in a good place. It's a freedom. When you know that when you have transcended out of that energy of needing your person to make you feel whole and happy, then you know you're free. When you're like, well, you know, I know my masculine loves me, as I say, and he knows I love him. And I'm at the point now where if he finds the courage to completely leave his karmic situation, amazing, it's a bonus. And if he becomes single and able to you know, meet me and compromise for what we both need from each other, perfect. But also, if he doesn't have the courage to do that, I send him love, and I just want him to be happy either way. And I know that whatever happens, we will always have this beautiful connection. And it's a freedom. When you get to that point, you know you're free. You know you have done everything you can for your twin flame journey. But I feel this ascending card, moving up, moving out of illusions, moving out of everything that's kept you stuck, and the solutions, intuitive boost, answers are coming in, your higher wisdom and knowledge. So I asked the overall energy the moon's bringing in, and it says ascending and higher wisdom and knowledge coming in, solutions and clarity and downloads. Tell me what else is coming in here for the twin flames. Inspiration, a brand new life, your purpose, rebirth, renewal and happiness. Wow, look at that. And this is very much springtime for me, this spring blossom. So, I mean, this energy of renewal and rebirth has been coming through so loudly, even before we got into a new year. So, the moon magic, accessing your power, focus your intent where you want it to manifest, and then manifest your dreams. So this is just saying, put all your positive intention into your manifestations for this year. Put all those beautiful positive intentions behind it. And the ambition card's in the bottom, so this could be to do with your career as well for many of you. Blooming, peak of perfection, bursting with life, completely empowered. So I definitely feel this is the energy that's so strong for ascension, solutions, so clarity coming in. You're getting the energy here of inspiration, rebirth, renewal, the moon magic, feeling empowered and able to take on all the challenges, feeling you're taking your power back. The blooming is just saying you're reaching the pinnacle. You're preparing for this beautiful new life. And give me one more moon oracle, and I'm going to get some guidance on the love for the twin flames that this full moon's bringing in. Okay. Prosperity, determination and growth, abundance and success. And look at the bottom, transformation, rebuilding, a lasting change. And it says shaping your future. And look at the abundant energy there. And I love how you've got this beautiful rose sitting there as well. So, I mean, I think it's a white rose, but it looks blue in the moonlight. So that is the overall energy coming through for this full moon. And that is amazing energy, let me tell you. So, where shall we go now? Ooh. Where shall we go now? Let me see. Tarot, or I think I'll pull some cards for the love, and then I'll get some tarot, and then I'm going to get a message or two from the universe. So I split the deck on party, celebration, events, and secret crush. So this could be definitely someone who's had their eye on you for a while. You're masculine. And let's see. Give me the overall energy here. This moon is bringing in unexpected. Wow. So it says surprises, shocking, unusual, timing, and spiritual awakening on the bottom. The spiritual awakening card says epiphany moment, life lessons, rebirth, and enlightenment. So there's that rebirth coming through again. So tell me about this unexpected. Oh, okay. Toxic relationship just fell out, but they're saying that's not the answer to my unexpected. So the spiritual awakening came through before the toxic relationship. So let me clarify that. Okay, travel, long distance, and making plans. So there could be someone who's coming towards you here unexpectedly, who is at a distance from you right now. This is someone who's making some sort of travel plans. I'll clarify the toxicity in a moment. Clarify the unexpected. Clarify the unexpected in the travel card, please. Okay. Okay. So if this is someone in the past who treated you like a friends with benefit, you've got the friends and you've got the hooking up card. So if this person distanced himself, or you distanced yourself from this person because they were trying to treat you as a friends with benefit, someone who they could be friends with but hook up with, they didn't want anything else with that. And the fear and the romantic feelings. So the unexpected change here is that this is someone who either tried to keep you as a friend, or someone who tried to keep you as a friend that they could have intimate times with. You maybe had to distance yourself from this person, or this person moved on, or you did. But the unexpected change is this person is no longer afraid of their emotions. This person is no longer afraid of their romantic feelings for you. So let me see, yeah. This is someone who's no longer afraid of their romantic feelings, and it's after this spiritual awakening. Tell me about this toxic relationship. Now, this could have been you and this person in the past. Tell me about the toxic relationship, please, for the twin flames. Okay. Now, there could have been, this is someone here, now, because the toxic relationship says fighting, codependency, misunderstanding, and bad choices, okay? So, and the proposal card and magnetic connection come out. So for some of you, either, oh, look what's right behind the magnetic attraction, but I'll let that come out itself. So for some of you, this could have been quite a toxic relationship in the past until your person woke up to it. There could have been a lot of negative feeling between the two of you. You know, you really thought very poorly of this person because of their lifestyle choices. You thought this person, you probably thought, how can I meet someone who I feel so how can I meet someone who I feel so drawn to, and I feel this strong magnetic connection to, but yet they just are not on the same wavelength as me when it comes to love and partnerships. That's what I feel. But this person is no longer afraid of romantic feelings. And when I asked about the toxic relationship, I feel in the past this person strongly felt this magnetic connection to you, but they may have just tried to keep it as a friends with benefit kind of hookup situation, as opposed to really offering you something more committed. So clarify the toxic relationship now. Clarify the toxic relationship now. Okay, now look at that, breakup in social media. But you've also got seeing between the lines. So this is that epiphany moment as well. So I feel maybe you and this person, maybe you saw something on social media about your person maybe committing to someone else. So for example, if your person was treating you like a friends with benefit in a hookup, and no, they were too afraid to open up and tell you how they felt, you might have saw on social media that they committed to someone else. They went from not being able to give you the relationship you wanted, but then went straight into another relationship and gave someone else commitment, which is, can I tell you, standard Divine Masculine 101. That's what most of them do. And it's only because the other person they committed to does not want them to show them any emotion or romantic feelings. It's a fear of opening up and being emotional with you that makes them offer commitment to someone else who does not expect that. So you may have witnessed something here on social media, and it could have caused some sort of breakup, or this person maybe this person may be keeping an eye on you on social media since you went through a breakup. But whatever it is, there's something changing here. Give me one more card about what is changing here for this twin flame connection. Tell me what has changed here in the 3D. This person has no longer got a fear of showing their emotion, but tell me what, clarify to me a bit more. Thank you. Okay. So there's something changed here. Now the third party in the wedding card came out. So maybe this person doesn't, if this person wasn't in another connection or wasn't married to someone else, this person had some sort of block around relationships and marriage, and it could have been from a past situation that made your person not want to commit to you, because maybe they come out of a toxic marriage, maybe they were quite toxic themselves because they'd come out of a toxic situation. Or the third party was that your person, you know, was against relationships and marriages and things. But I asked what has changed here, and it said the third party in the marriage. So maybe for some of you, this is a person who had to end out a marriage. Okay, the mask is here. Tell me a bit more about this. Tell me a bit more about the third party and the marriage and the mask. Tell me a bit more, please, and thank you. Okay. Unfinished business. And the heartbreak and the chaos cards here. So, and the healing card right behind that. So this is someone, so I'm going to say this is someone, whether they were actually still in a marriage or not, this is someone who was not willing to show you their true emotional self because of some toxic marriage from the past, or because of some marriage or relationship they've been in the past. Now the family card and the snake card right behind that. So your person could have been married to someone who was quite toxic. They might have had children with them. And this person was just unhealed from that, because when the unfinished business came out with the mask and with the heartbreak, and when I asked what was going on in this current situation, in the present energy, the third party and the marriage card came out. So it makes me think your person may have to declare some sort of truth to you about why they were unable to show you their true self. And it was because they had some sort of unfinished business here with a past situation. Okay. Tell me what this masculine's intentions are with this unexpected. Tell me what this unexpected energy is. Okay. Well, you've got the mystery card, which is unseen, unsure, things are unclear, but you've also got the text message. So I feel like this person is going to reach out to you here. They do want to talk, but I want to know what their intentions are when they do. So tell me about this text message. And the unseen card is just saying there's no clear outcome at the moment, because it all just depends, I guess, on what this person is willing to share, what this person is willing to talk about. But this is someone who's no longer afraid of their feelings. So let me see. Tell me more about this person and their intentions for the future with this text message. Tell me about this person's intentions here. I might have to get another deck to find out, because I might have used them all. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, the date card on the bottom, romantic feelings, wants to date, and this is events, party, reunion, and there's a secret crush card again. So this person does want something more with you. I just split the deck on secret crush, and new love, new energy, new beginning. Just want to clarify, tell me, does this person want to make the effort now and offer? Yes, signs and synchronicities and the date card again. So this is someone who, and the secret crush and the party card again, so which again is, it says celebrations, reunions, social gathering, public events. So this is someone who now wants to, I feel, publicly date you now. This is someone who could have, I feel the third party was a previous relationship. Maybe they had unfinished business. You may have, as I say, saw this person announce their engagement or that they were committing to someone else on social media or something like that. But let me just see, tell me what this unexpected change is. Tell me about this crossing the threshold. Wow, text messages come out again. When I asked that question a moment ago, I got the same answer. So tell me about this text message. Tell me about the possible outcome in the 3D with this text message. Okay. Regret and ghosted. So this is someone who regrets ghosting you in the past. Someone who regrets ghosting you when you try to reach out to them. Tell me what this person's hoping for with this communication here. Okay, now that's weird because the snake card came out upside down, which I don't take reversals. This came out upside down. And the healing card. So maybe this person had to heal something with someone from their past. Tell me about this snake card and the healing card. Tell me about the snake card that this person wants to share with this text message. Whoa. Yeah, look at that. Divine intervention and the mystery card again. So I feel like your masculine's going to be telling you that they had to heal something here with some sort of toxic energy from their past, someone they were married to. There was divine intervention here because your person wasn't seeing things clearly. That's what I feel, yeah. The divine stepped in here because there was a masculine who was not seeing things clearly. Tell me, is this masculine, tell me what this masculine is seeing the truth of now. Tell me what this masculine, oh, signs and synchronicities in friendship. So I feel this person, so it says friends, it says acquaintances, your tribe, support and loyalty. So this person is now seeing that you were the one who was loyal to them. I feel this person is now, yeah, look, truth. They're seeing the truth. This person is seeing the truth that you were the one who was actually loyal to them. You were the only person who gave them loyalty. Give me a few more cards here, then I'm going to get some tarot. Give me a few more cards and I'm going to pull some tarot. Okay. Now the finances and relationship come up. So, but that just doesn't have to be into the finances. It can be feeling lack in a relationship. And the liquid courage just fell out on its own. So maybe this is what held this person up. Yes, the unexpected just jumped out. And also seeing between the lines. So I feel someone is having a real epiphany moment here around the past with you. And how they could have, there's divine intervention here. This person ghosted you, they regret ghosting you. And they do want to come in now and have some sort of communication with you. They want to date you. They want to build a life with you. And look what's right behind the card. Just as saying they want to date you, they want to build a life with you. So give me one more card in this unexpected. Tell me what's unexpected here that this divine feminine or group of divine feminines don't see coming. Spiritual awakening. You don't see that your person is actually awakened. And the crossroads and anxiety card is here. So this person or this masculine has taken a while to figure things out, to make some sort of decision. Look at that. About the new love and the new beginning. So I feel I'm going to pull some charms at the end. I am hearing that song, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you, oh, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. And there's a party card, the reunion card again. So this is someone who's definitely waking up to the truth. They're waking up to the truth that they definitely have made some bad choices here. They've made some bad decisions. And they're seeing the truth of who they can trust, who is loyal to them. And I don't know, split the deck on Queen of Pentacles and Two of Cups. So I don't know who this is or what happened. King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. So let me see. I want to find out now what this is all about. Let's dig a little deeper, and then I'll get, I don't want this to be too long. I'll get a message from the universe and pull and see which Ascended Master or Divine Masters is connecting to this message, and then I'll get some charms to close out. So give me a few overall energy here for this message about this person. So I'm definitely feeling that this is someone who's no longer afraid to show you their romantic side. They're unexpected as this person is coming back in a new energy. They've gone through an awakening. They understand now that you're the one who is loyal to them. They understand that they were oh, 10 of Cups wanted to come out, so I'll put that on the table. They're understanding that they definitely made bad choices and were blind to someone else's deception around them, some sort of toxicity. It could definitely have been someone they were married to and had kids with here. I definitely feel that. But they're now seeing their 10 of Cups in a whole new light with you. So, tell me a bit more here. Okay, see, King of Pentacles. I do feel that father-husband energy coming out after the 10 of Cups. I feel this person had misplaced loyalty to someone else, and they now understand that was, yeah, a mistake. Look, 8 of Cups, walking away. They're walking away. Or I've heard they have walked away. So, they have walked away. So, let me see. This person had an epiphany moment about you. So there's the Strength card. So you got the Liquid Courage, but it's just someone who lacks confidence, and you know, they're a bit anxious about how they'll be received. But I feel with the Strength card, they're definitely plucking up the courage here. Tell me what this masculine is planning here. Oh my goodness, the Empress, a new beginning. A new beginning with their Divine Feminine, and the Temperance card on the bottom, which is balance and that alchemy that, you know, I was talking about this a lot lately, because when I did my 12/12 event, it was working with Isis and things like that, all about the alchemical marriage within yourself. So for many people like me, I see the Temperance card as being patient and also with Archangel Michael's energy, but I also see it as the alchemical balance within yourself, that divine feminine and masculine energy. So that's what I feel this person wants to have this union with you. They want to have another chance with you. And I'm smelling like a cigarette smoke, but not like standard cigarettes. So this person could smoke tobacco or pipes or something, or they could do something like that. No one in my house smokes, so I'm just getting a whiff of that. Like, you know, this could have been someone who smoked or, you know, like to vape or something the last time you saw them. Ace of Swords, that's true. Oh, wow. Now look at this. 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Now, this person's reflecting here on the past, but they're trying to figure out why they allowed themselves to sabotage something with you. This is communication, though, coming in from this person, and right on cue, there's the Emperor showing up. Tell me what this Emperor is hoping for. Oh, wow, I just put the Emperor down, realised I put him down next to the Empress. Tell me a bit more about this. Tell me a bit more about this person. Tell me a bit more about this Emperor. What is they're hoping for here? What is this Emperor hoping for? Again, look, the star energy. balance, communication, healing things from the past. The Six of Wands in the bottom. Don't know what that was. But thank you for giving me the confirmation. Can I get, give me a few cards of why this person took so long to make this decision? Tell me why now this person's having an epiphany moment. Five of Swords. Yeah, just, sorry, Page of Swords. Okay. So it's taken this person so long because they weren't communicating. They weren't communicating. Yeah. Again, they weren't communicating. The Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, this person was not reaching out to you. They were not communicating. Tell me why this person wasn't communicating. Why was this person not communicating? Well, I'm looking at the Eight of Swords as I say that, so it might have just been they were sort of trapped in their head by the fact they ghosted you. Communication again, Eight of Wands, distance, you know, being distant, not communicating with you. This person may have thought you were happier without them. This person definitely has been at some sort of distance from you, and I feel they thought you'd moved on from them. But the Ace of Cups is in the bottom. So tell me about this person and why they've decided to communicate now. Tell me why this communication's coming in now. Six of Swords, they're scared you've moved on. And you may have moved on. And that's what is making this person come back. Yeah, Death and Rebirth card, because they're scared that this is over. This person is scared that you've moved on and this is ended. Queen of Pentacles, that you're good on your own, like you have found, yeah, you found a way to be good on your own. And the Judgment and the Devil card here. So, you know, which is Sagittarius and Capricorn energy, and there is quite a lot of earth energy. What's here? Just while I'm talking about signs, so there is Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and now Sagittarius and, because we had Temperance as well, Sagittarius and Capricorn. So this person feels like you're going to judge them for their behaviour in the past, or for this person's behaviour in the past. Oh my goodness. The Tower. Unexpected communication. Now look at this. This person's got a conch shell, and as you know, that is like a form of communication. It's like an alarm. It's like an alarm call, and it's how people notified other people in other lifetimes. I feel like this person, their biggest issue is their lack of communication, and they were being distant from you and refusing to open up. But the Page of Cups is someone who's ready to open up here, and that's what I feel is unexpected. Now there's that party card again, the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and the King of Cups. So this is someone who's no longer afraid to be emotional. Okay. Has this person decided to open up their heart a bit here and be ready for a loving partnership with their Divine Feminine? Has this person... Okay, so Knight of Wands and King of Wands. So this person's still in their fiery, passionate energy, but look what's right behind that, the Hierophant. They're still very passionate, they're still very motivated by their passion and desire for you, but they're also feeling like they want something more grounded, something more lasting with you. Yeah, oh my goodness, the Four of Wands jumped out. So yeah. Let's split the deck and see. Nine of Cups. So there's something, this person wants to build some sort of lasting future with you. They want another opportunity here. The reason why they've not been reaching out to you is because they feel like they've missed this chance at love with you. They feel like you've moved on. And I feel if this person did have bad habits, like, you know, vaping or smoking, or I feel they no longer have that. but for some reason, maybe the smoking was something you didn't like, or they didn't like that. Maybe it's they're saying they didn't like when you smoked. But wow, I just split the deck and look. Ace of Pentacles and Lovers. This is definitely a new beginning coming in here for someone. So I'm going to pull some charms. We'll get a bit more information. So I'm going to pull one card from the universe, a message from the universe, an Ascended Master card, and a song card, and then I'm going to get some charms to close out the message. So let me see. Can I get a message from the universe to bring this message to a close, please and thank you. Wow. So let's see. Can I get a message from the universe for this twin flame connection? A message from the universe, please. Okay. So the crystallized melody. I see my emotions with great clarity, allowing my heart song to guide me on my journey. Now, I did say that this person is ready to be open with their emotions and share their emotional feelings for you now, and they weren't before. But I feel this is getting clarity around their love. I did feel this person had some sort of epiphany moment about, you know, it's like they ghosted you, they regret ghosting you, but they had an epiphany moment about who they trusted and who's been loyal to them. And I feel it's definitely, and look what that is on the bottom actually, the soulmate echoes. And this is like owl energy. This is like two owl eyes for me. I open my heart to the echoes of familiarity, trusting the full destined connections. So look at that. I'm trusting where I'm being led to. I'm trusting where my heart is guiding me. I'm trusting in this soulmate connection. So I feel that this masculine is finally trusting in the divine connection that they have with you, whereas before they may have just thought it was just purely passion. It's not real, you know, it's just a hookup. It's just someone that I've got some sort of magnetic connection to. And they may have just ghosted you or something and stayed in a marriage, or went back to a previous, you know, an ex or something like that who they had a family with, or someone that they'd been previously married to, because it was easier. And it meant they didn't have to show any feelings. Because a past person probably didn't want them to declare their love to them. They just wanted them to show up and be responsible and take, you know, take care of the bills and all the rest of it. So whoever they went back to here, it was a toxic relationship. So let me see. Can you give me a few cards here from the Divine Masters who are connecting to this message now, please and thank you. Some beautiful energies here, I know that, because when my eyes closed, I have a lot of archangels here, and I have, who else is here? Oh, I have the Lydens. Haven't had the Lydens come through for a while, so this is someone who could be connecting with the Lydens right now, or someone who has connection to the Lydens. So what card came out on the table? So I can never say this. Avalokita Savannah, seeing the other person's point of view. So there could be an opportunity here to actually listen to your masculine and hear them out of why. Because remember in the I picked up in the love section that they hadn't completely healed from a toxic marriage or something from the past, and maybe they went back to it just to see if they could make it work for a second time or something. So I feel they're going to talk to you about that. I feel they're going to talk to you about that, about why they had to wear a mask, why they were not able to let their guard down to you. Let me see. Okay. Energy healing and Merlin. Wow, so Merlin energy coming through so strongly. And those of you that feel a strong connection to Merlin, Merlin was part of my 12/12 event. So anyone who's interested in connecting with, they're all on my community board, my Golden Rose from last year and my 12/12 event. You can still purchase those events, and they will still, their energy will work timelessly for you. So wow, Merlin energy. So I just saw 4444. So you could be seeing a little fours. But that's for me, fours are, yes, the archangels, but also it's to do with stability and that Four of Wands kind of energy as well. So for some of you, you could be learning more about your healing gifts through Merlin right now. He could be also helping you to figure out your own healing gifts, but also helping you to figure out how to heal your own wounds and things as well. So artistic expression, Paul the Venetian, and I was talking about Paul the Venetian last night and how Paul the Venetian really helps to connect you to your solar plexus, and so for a lot of you, it was funny, I mentioned him last night, helping you all connect to your solar plexus and your creativity. And I said this year at the start, this was all about passion and fire and motivation. So whatever makes you happy, whatever lights you up. So 2 cards jumped out. Choose peace, and that's Paramahana Yogananda. Yeah. So that person, this beautiful person, I'm not going to try and say their name again, but choose peace. So always follow the path of peace. Listen, and that's Manjushri. Just learn to listen to your guidance. Choose peace. Connect with your creative instincts. Work with Merlin to help with your healing gifts. And listen to other people's point of view. So one more, and then I'm going to get a song and a charm, a few charms to close out. One more, please, to make it 6. So Apollo, focus upon your strengths. Now Apollo, that beautiful energy of being a messenger as well. So definitely a lot to do with communication, but focus on your strengths. Choose a path of peace. Listen to your guidance. Get creative. See things from another person's perspective. Connect with Merlin for your healing gifts, but also focus on the strengths. Focus on what makes you stronger. And we've got Hina on the bottom of the deck and freedom. And obviously this year is a year of freedom. So that's the energies coming through from the Divine Masters. And let me get a song and a little charm to close out. So, oh, we're well over time again, but never mind. So can I get a song for this twin flame message? What song best describes this twin flame connection? Photograph by Ed Sheeran. This is my card of someone feeling very nostalgic. Looking at photos, and I did see that social media, so someone could be watching social media a lot, crying over the past and all the good times you shared. Someone may literally keep a photo of you in their wallet or purse that they look at constantly. Whenever I hear this song, it makes me feel sad about the people I miss in my life, both living and crossed over to the spirit world. Someone may want to come home to you. So this person definitely could be wanting to come home and return to you. They miss you. They miss you. And I think that's why they've been so quiet, because they think they thought you moved on. With or without you by U2. You may be going through a breakup or in a separation with your spouse or significant other. But there is still so much love in this connection. Both of you can't be without the other. But you could be struggling to see eye to eye right now. Take time to breathe and let the dust settle, because where there is love, there is always hope. So this tells me that you and your person needed this separation time, because I remember I did say there was something you guys weren't seeing eye to eye upon in the past about relationships. And I think they probably went back to a past situation because it didn't challenge them, and that can often happen. So I'm going to read these 2 cards. So the Lion Heart by Joel Corey and Tom Grennan. So there we go. And it says, time to let the world hear your roar. If you've been feeling hopeless, abandoned or heartbroken recently, this is your sign to break free of the negativity. Now, isn't it strange? I was talking at the start about how I felt free. And I don't just, for anyone who thinks I just talk about my own situation just because I like to brag or talk about myself, that's not it. Whenever I feel guided to share something about my situation, it's because, I mean, I have so many people email me all the time saying, can you talk more about your twin flame journey? And I don't, because it's because it's personal to me, but also because I don't want to make these messages all about my journey, because I'm bringing through these energies and helping you to connect with your own journey in a much deeper way of understanding it. So when I talk about my situation, it's for a reason. So I definitely feel that whoever I'm connecting to, you have found this same freedom as me, and the fact that you're letting go. And when you let go and you got the Death card and the Six of Swords for how the masculine saw you, it's like you moved on, you've ended things with them, you've moved on with your life, and that is what scared them more than anything. Perfect confirmation. Listen to this song and just feel the strength of the majestic line flow through you now. It's time to step up and be the fearless, beautiful, divine being you were meant to be. The divine is sending you the courage and confidence you need to embrace the real you. So this could also be telling me your masculines are getting that, because you got the strength card, they could be getting that courage and confidence right now to finally step up and take on the position of the Emperor, which was in the spread as well. On My Way, Marry Me by Jennifer Lopez. This is my card of a soulmate about to arrive back into your life. You may be in separation with this person, or you could have already met them. If you have an inner knowing that you're about to meet someone very special, or you are single and ready for the love of your life, take this as your sign that love is on its way. If someone walked away from you in the past, this can also be a sign that they're on their way back to you and are ready to finally commit. Wow. Well, they'll let me pull a few charms. I'm going to start using my charms more. For those of you who just started watching my channel, I used to use charms and dice in most of my meshes, and then I kind of stopped, but I will get back to it because it's such an amazing thing to do. So let's shake. And I'm seeing a fleur-de-lis in my mind's eye. Now the fleur-de-lis is Archangel Michael, but it's also Mary Magdalene. So I did say when I closed my eyes, there's a lot of powerful energies here. So you could be really connected to the fleur-de-lis and Mary Magdalene. So let me pull just a couple of charms to close out this message. Okay, I'm going to put them onto my hand so it's easier. So what do we have here? We have a dragonfly, which is a sign of rebirth, and we got a lot of that rebirth energy coming through. What else do we have here? I'm going to put on my glasses to make it easier, and so I can look at the time and go, what time is it? Oh my goodness. So what do we have here? We have a little cat. So you could have a cat, your person could have a cat, you could really love cats. Oh, Lyra, we got the Lyra energy. Wow, I just realised that. So you could have strong connections to Lyra. What else do we have here? Oh, I love it. We have the horse. Look, and we're in the year of the horse. So how is that for confirmation? Perfect. We also have, wow, we have the Pegasus, which is also a symbol of freedom. So, wow, that's amazing. They come out back to back. We have the bat, which is also a huge sign of a transition, death and rebirth energy. The bat is one of the biggest signs of transformation. Now look at this, the ship's wheel, but also the wheel of fortune, the wheel of destiny, and we're in the 10-year, which is the card, which is the same number as the card of the wheel of fortune. But this is someone who could also be plotting their course back to you. They could be setting course back to you, but this is also someone that can have connections to the ocean and boats and things as well. So the umbrella, so where you are in the world could be quite rainy right now. It could be like a really wet season, but also the umbrella is just someone who wants to be protective, someone who wants to pull you under the protection of their umbrella, or someone who wants to be in the protection of you under your umbrella again. But I also feel this is protection of the divine, like, you know, shielding you from the elements and anything that could harm you. So we have a beautiful eagle landing into flight here. So eagle spirit could be really significant. The eagle also sees things from a much higher perspective. When you saw that someone is seeing things now from a different perspective. They're having some sort of epiphany moment. Now the gun here, so this can also, the gun is a sign for me also of change, of sudden change, you know, like just like a gunfire, like bang, something sudden is going to, like, you know, when a gunshot would fire and you'd see all the birds fly out the tree in all these movies. That's what I kind of get. And also the gun is like starting line on, you know, like a race or something. They shoot the gun and that's like to start the race. So definitely something about that coming through, starting, you know, the start of something new. We have the little cross here, so strong connection to, and that's also given me King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table kind of star, and we did get Merlin energy, so you could have strong connections to Merlin and Avalon, and not last but not least the butterfly. So beautiful transformation, transition taking place. So thank you all for watching as always. It's a great pleasure, and I look forward to bringing you all a message tomorrow. I'm going to be posting more information. I'm going to be emailing the people on my mail list for my retreats. I'm going to be getting back in touch with people about asking about my services and booking readings and things. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I'm going to be posting more about, I've got a Zoom event this month, which will just be to bring everything that we learned last year together, and all the different, the golden rose, etc, etc. We're going to be bringing that all together, and you're going to be working a lot with Mother Mary and things at that event. So I'll be bringing information about that through. I will be having a free event, because I was meant to have a Christmas event for some of you and I never got around to it because I was just so busy. So I will be having a free Zoom event as well, and I'll be answering like 10 questions. So people can email and I'll pick 10 questions and I'll answer 10 questions as best I can, and anything I can't answer will get Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, or whichever guide comes through to work with us for that session. So I'm going to post lots of information, but thank you all so much. I love you all so dear. You're all so dear to me, every single one of you, and I'm going to sit tonight and go through your comments and like them, and really and reply to the ones that have asked questions and things. Thank you all so much. I just fall behind sometimes. I usually do try and reply to everyone, but I fall behind. But thank you all so much once again. So God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Oh, a dragon is flying in as well, so maybe connect to the dragons more tomorrow. Okay. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we've spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.